Want to see something a bit different? Well, this is the 2016 Holden Commodore SS-V Redline. Oh, you've seen it before? Well, not like this you haven't. Now, to many of us, the Commodore is just everyday transport, but switch out the lights. And well, the lines of the big SS, particularly in the nitrate silver paint, begin to look a little bit more impressive. The flares, curves, and angles all work together. It's still the sports sedan we know, but under the sodium glow, it does look a bit more special. It's getting pretty late. Let's go for a drive. So why a night shoot? Well, to be honest, we've never actually done one before, and it gives us a chance to look at some things that you wouldn't ordinarily notice. Now, interior lighting's a pretty big thing for many manufacturers. The Commodore doesn't have any of those nice LED strips, but there are a number of LED puddles of light around the cabin. They do a lot for lifting the overall ambience. Thing is though, you can have them in any colour you like, as long as it's blue. Now, while there are no fancy matrix LED headlights or even HIDs up front, the projector units do provide a pretty good pattern of light. Although the big A-pillar still gives a pretty big blind spot. Speaking of which, blind spot monitoring is standard, as is a forward collision detect, lane departure warning, and even a rear cross traffic alert, which is pretty handy for backing out laneways at night. Doing that too, the reverse camera goes to a pretty cool night vision mode. A cool feature of the SS is the 4-mode head-up display. It's much easier to see when it's dark and can easily be configured to the height and readout that you want. Now, one thing you really do notice about the Commodore is that luxury of space. It really is quite a big car. The interior itself is nicely appointed, and while there may be a few little sort of hollow and hard scratchy plastics, generally it's very solid, well put together, and overall quite premium. Now, ride comfort's always been a standout of the Commodore, and the 2016 SS is no exception. Even over these pretty substandard Sydney streets, with its 19-inch wheels, the car retains its sporty demeanour while providing plenty of comfort and compliance. Our car has the optional sunroof, which is pretty hard to beat on a warm summer night like this. Open it up, see the stars, and I tell you, even in this game, you forget just how nice it is to go out for a nighttime drive to nowhere in particular. Now, shooting this as we are in Sydney at night, something has actually surprised me. We're getting quite a lot of people doing a double take and looking at the Commodore. Now, it's not because they think we're an unmarked police car, I think they're genuinely impressed. Now, the empty city streets are the perfect canvas to hear the echo of the big V8. The 304 kilowatt 6.2 litre LS3 can hustle us to 100 kilometres an hour in around 5 seconds, which we can't really test here. But the rumble is always there, just to remind you. The 2016 SS has a bimodal exhaust. It sounds great through tunnels. You could switch it to a quiet mode in the MyLink system, but why would you? We've always been fans of the Commodore SS, but being able to look at it in a different light, without lights, has helped us show you some more features that you may not ordinarily notice. Now, it may not be the most modern or the most efficient thing out there, but particularly in terms of the SS, it's an awful lot of car for the money, and it represents a high quality, well-equipped, enjoyable package that day or night is worth a closer look.